everyone, and welcome to another stream. I hope you can hear me well. I can see there's like 5 people watching already, so I will safely assume that we can get started straight away. So, first of all, huge success. For the first time ever, I think, we are able to start logged in on this character, right? I can't remember what happened last time. Maybe we actually did start on this character. I can't remember. All I remember is we used to have to start logged in on barbarian because we were stuck in weird places. This time around we are safe, so let's just get started straight away. Oh, Iro is right actually. You should start with Y, not L. Yeah, but anyway. What do we have planned for today? That is still a mystery. Hey, welcome HHH. Good to see you guys. So, I think I'm going to start by collecting some food, since we have pretty much none. But to do that, I need to go through these stairs instead. Right, so let's get some food going. We are incredibly hungry at the moment. Thankfully, this area mostly contains just wolves and bears. Any potential mammoths are like there. Yeah, I still have markings from playing as barbarian. As you can see, there's a bunch of goddamn mammoths, more goddamn mammoths. What else did I mark? I think there's like, yeah, goddamn crystal spiders, goddamn ice golems, goddamn mammoths. Yeah. I was being quite frustrated when I started making those markings, so please don't mind me. In any case, let's get... There we go. Some of that food that we are going to need. Yes, I did reroll my prey already when I claimed my daily rewards today. No, it is still the same, the same playlist. So maybe you are just paying attention at a different moment than usual, but I am not changing my music. At least not yet. And you have definitely heard every single track, because like I said, the entire playlist is like, what, 1 hour, and I rarely stream for less than that. Hey Envy, and welcome. Alright guys, so what do we have planned for today? Nothing much really. First of all, as you can probably see, it's a rapid respawn event, so we can't really do anything too risky. Everything is going to just rush us if we try to overextend, right? We have to play carefully. If we get boxed in or trapped, then it's over for us. Still, I believe we should go ahead and try barbarians once more. We are like level 24 now, we have a good chance of dropping a life ring from those guys, which we are going to need if we want to hunt them earnestly. But with rapid, if we just position ourselves properly, I think it shouldn't be too hard to just slowly but steadily chip away at them. And obviously we want the fur boots to drop from them, right? That's the item that we are going after. I have done some research, and I don't think we will be able to get a weapon upgrade anytime soon. I don't remember exactly what I was browsing through, so let me just pull up the Wikipedia page as we go, just to check what kind of upgrades we can hope for. So, the crystal sword, right? 35 damage. Great weapon. Potential upgrades are fire sword. Well, not really an easy to get item, right? It can drop from like what? Dragon lords? Not regular dragons, I don't think so. So it's going to be quite a problem. In theory, Wikipedia says that it can drop from a thorn fire wolf, which is that weird fiery wolf that sometimes spawns when you're extinguishing fires in Shadowthorn. But it's not a confirmed drop. Not every single source lists this as potential drops from the Thorn Firewolf. So We can't count on that. Besides, it's a fire weapon, so it's not going to be as universal as just regular physical, right? Bright Sword, it's a quest, we cannot do the quest. Epi, let's take a look. It drops from like werewolves and insectoid workers. It's going to be a tough one. I don't think we can get that one easily. There's other upgrades like the Jinn Blade, Assassin Dagger, Haunted Blade. I don't think I need to explain why we cannot count on these either. And as we go further down the list, the drops get only more difficult. The only thing that we could potentially hope to obtain at some point is the Giant Sword. You know, the one that drops from Bleeby Bloodbath. It's going to be quite a grind to get that sword from her, even if we can kill her at all. It's a pretty tough boss, even on her own, right? And we don't only have to kill her, but first a bunch of enemies on the way there, so that's going to be fun. Yeah, we cannot get the Bright Sword. We would need to be able to carry around items such as power rings, keys. Well, power rings we could technically just throw on the ground and drag them as we go, but there's other items that we cannot get. Here's the thing, we cannot really do the arena. Thanks for the suggestion, Jay, but I already looked into it and we cannot do the arena because we cannot become a barbarian. We cannot bring the honeycombs to Sven, so we cannot make any mead, so we cannot even get past the first part of the barbarian trials. So that's a no. Yeah, so for now the crystal sword is actually the best we can do weapon wise. And yeah, we're currently stuck, but there's still a bunch of other cool upgrades that we can do, such as better legs, better armor. Obviously we know where to get those, right? The tasks are our best bet, and it is what we are working on right now. And obviously there's going to be... Okay, good thing that the mammoth is already kind of damaged. We can break through, easily, thank you, okay. Yeah, these guys are going to be a pain. Somebody left a firebomb. Even if we could use it, we cannot use it, we don't have the magic level. Right, so I think I'm just going to keep going to the left. The mammoth is eventually going to lose interest, I believe. And if we can just get ourselves comfortable over here, we should be good to go for a while. Okay, just start killing the guys. Don't take too much damage. There we go. Yeah, I forgot how weak this character is. So we have been doing... Right, I'm not even searching them properly. I forgot I can't. Yeah, so... Let's see, where are we at right now? I have been doing some offline training. We have like 63 sword. That's good enough, I guess. Slightly more damage. Oh, and also I kept logging in. I got the training weapons from daily. I decided the training weapons are going to be okay, just because, yeah, we don't have really time to be mana sitting and looking for upgrades based on our skills like that, right? Skills are fine. We don't want them to slow us down too much, so I'm going to be using the daily reward training weapons. Yeah, so these guys, there's going to be a lot of them. With the rapid and the basically pretty fast respawn in this place, yep, we're going to be pretty much pulling something every single time we take a step up, so we have to be careful with how far we go, because yeah, if we go a little bit too far, they might just reappear right behind us. So I'm going to be just taking it easy, trying not to run into any mammoths We could use some more food, so I might try and pull a wolf or two, since we only have 15 minutes left already. Okay, there's a wolf, and this time we don't have to worry about anything else than this one boy, right? This one wolf is going to respawn quickly enough for us to just constantly depend on him. And just like that, very slowly, very steadily, only one by one. Can you please stop hitting me so hard? Why are there 3 of you already? Just die quickly, please. Alright. So, hopefully we get lucky pretty soon. While this place doesn't suck that much compared to some others that we could be stuck at right now, it's still not ideally comfortable, right? We're pretty much counting on level ups and other lucky drops just to stay afloat for longer than like 3 minutes. Can I have the wolf back? I don't want to go too far because fighting a mammoth right now might not be doable. There was a deer, it scared me there. I saw brown and thought it might be a mammoth, but thankfully it was not, so at least that's something, though we still did not find any more wolves. It's a shame that regular barbarians don't drop any kinds of food. We could really use some of that. That's like the biggest problem with them. Obviously, you can get corn cobs from brute tamers, and you can also... oh, level 25, nice. You can also get hams from bloodwalkers, but without a life ring I am not going to be fighting any of those guys. Well, a bloodwalker is out of our pay grade anyway. Alright, we have full mana, so why don't we just venture a little bit further to the south and ensure that we have some food to eat. That's going to be quite important, I believe, if we want to stay here for a long haul. So what I wanted to do is calculate how lucky we got based on the amount of drops that we got compared to the amount of kills, right? But I completely forgot for like 3 days straight, so I don't have the maths ready yet. Maybe someday, so... yeah, if we can drop like another life ring right now, well, it would be highly unlikely, but also very convenient, right? Because we could basically just roam the place, do whatever we want. Still, even without our life ring, we, as you can see, are doing okay-ish, so let's just stay until we get fur boots. They are like 1 in 1k, but they drop both from head splitters and skull hunters, so the chances are still greater than us dropping the crystal sword, and we already saw how that went, so let's hope for the best, and hopefully within the next hour we can leave the place with a warm pair of slightly worn fur boots straight off a corpse of some kind of unfortunate barbarian. I don't know why, but today I feel like slightly out of breath at all times, so please don't mind me. Hopefully my voice adjusts itself to speaking at some point. Maybe it's because I'm sitting wrong or something. Couldn't tell you really. Right, so we're full mana again. We're doing pretty well when it comes to mana and HP economy, and there's a wolf and a winter wolf 4, so since these are worth something, let's leave them on the ground. Maybe someone comes by and takes them. Not going to deny people free money if we don't have any use for that ourselves. And these guys are back already. As you can see, this is quite efficient thanks to the rapid respawn. Yeah, it's actually way better than I anticipated. I was worried the rapid respawn would do us more harm than good, but so far I don't see any problems with how fast those guys respawn. Thanks to that level up we had a while ago. No doubt. Let's actually cast the spell already. It's better to store the HP than mana, because we still regenerate mana faster than we do HP. Okay, head splitters, skull hunters, come closer boys. Okay, we are one-shotting those guys. This is pretty neat. Like, not every time, but still. Just the possibility and ability to do so is immense enough. Somebody must have been hunting here today, and I honestly cannot blame them. I remember when I played on Barbarian, when I unlocked Exorimas, I mean Exori Sanmas or whatever, this place was a EXP print. I would just roam around in circles. Those guys respawn really fast, it's really nice. Alright, let's munch on some more meat. Let's pull some more wolves and see what happens. Speaking about wolves... Oh no, there's a mammoth. Let's retreat a little bit, we do not want to fight that. It's going to cost us a lot of mana and we don't even need food that much. We still have one piece of meat lying there. Speaking of wolves, are you guys interested in Warhammer? You know, from Games Workshop. There's this tabletop game, I guess, or should I say a war game, technically, where you basically just collect models, right, figurines, paint them, and then battle them with other players. I'm pretty sure everybody knows what's that, at least. From among my audience, I should expect that. But still, have you seen the newest Space Marines, the Space Wolves? Basically, those guys used to be Space Vikings a couple of years ago, but slowly and steadily Games Workshop has been transforming them into Space Furries, and they literally just gave them wolf heads right now. Such a shame. They look really ridiculous. Hey Anush, welcome to the stream. As you can see, we're still blasting barbarians. This place has been very good to us recently, so I don't see why we shouldn't. Let's still be careful though. Oh, there's 3 of them already. Yeah, I don't want to push my luck, especially if those guys who can roll things. Alright. As you can see, we took way more damage than we wanted to in this little encounter. My kill count, let me check real quick. Though, not sure if you have seen our previous stream, but it is ridiculously low compared to the items that we have. So you can see 1 life ring drop over here, but in reality we got like 3, I think, in total, right? Let's see. Let me just target this Winter Wolf first, and... Barbarians. So, Skull Hunters 224, Head Splitters 247, Brute Tamers not even 30. And we already have the Crystal Sword, the one in 1000, right? And we dropped like 3 life rings. Was it 3 or was it 2? I cannot remember anymore. I think it was 2. And the life ring is like 1 in 400 each, right? We got seriously lucky. Which is kind of like a common thing for this character at this point. After we got stuck with no rope in like a couple hundred kilos of a damselfly. Well, maybe I'm overselling it, but still, we were going pretty dry with that one. We couldn't leave the cave, the Salamander cave, because we didn't We couldn't get the rope to drop. After that, it has been pretty much only lucky for us. I mean, obviously we've had our deaths, but for this character, I don't want a death to be anything uncommon. Like, items that we currently have, well, since we got the crystal sword, I don't think we can get back easily, but everything else is just a matter of time, right? Well, even the crystal sword, let's be honest. At some point it will not be very hard for us to regain it. Yeah, maybe you're right, but I honestly do not like where they went with the helmet. It's just plain ugly. Looks like a dog of some kind. I mean, I'm not the only one either. The entire internet is making jokes about that. Calling them the Paw Patrol, stuff like that. There we go, more winter fur, so somebody gets 2 pieces. And hopefully they do not eat our hard-earned meat. Alright, yeah, these guys are dying pretty quickly now. Which is a great thing because we are also gaining EXP. 100k per hour. Really impressive. We don't want to go too overboard with our levels though. As you remember, we need to be under level 40 to complete certain tasks that are going to give us access to bosses, which we really want to do. But let us not worry about that right now. For now we are just looking for fur boots. We can die as many times as we want later. Alright, let's slightly overextend, I guess. Okay, they are spawning behind us, like I said they would. So let's not overdo, but just slowly and steadily pull a little bit more of them. Alright, give him the run around, and just like that. Another 2. Wow, would you look at that, a fur bag. I sure wish we could put one of those in this slot over here, but I'm afraid that's simply not possible. Yeah, we're basically hunting right now. We have been killing them all the time. The rapid respawn is way easier than I anticipated. How far do we usually go? I think it's like over here, right? So that we don't pull the mammoth. Wait, there's like dead wolves all the way over here, so... Oh no, it's a mammoth, okay. So that's pretty much the border, right? We cannot go any further than that. Let's remember about this thing. Still, we have 4 meat. Why did I even bother going there? We can keep hunting for a while, and we are already almost level 26. I probably just said it before, but when I am a little bit more than not at all focused at the game, I usually just forget whatever I am speaking about, so please excuse me when I drop another goddamn crystal sword within how many kills? 247 kills. This over 1 in 1000 sword dropped like twice already. What can I say? I'm not even surprised at this point. Let me just place it over here. Should we die and lose the sword, we are going to get the sword easier. But what the hell, guys? Those are rare, okay? You can check the Wikipedia for yourself. It's rare, okay? 1 in 1k over that, actually. Wow. Yeah, I can't even react to it properly, it's just so unreal at this point. Can we get lucky with the fur boots instead? Like, I get it. We're getting a lot of cool items, that's nice, but give me the items that I wish for, right? I was worried about something like this happening, actually. Well, at this point it's not even luck, right? It was lucky when we got the crystal sword super early. That was seriously luck, but at this point, when it doesn't do anything for us, it doesn't count now, does it? I don't think this character is ever going to get to a level where Dragon Lords are doable. Don't forget that they can heal themselves, and they deal quite a lot of damage, so they're probably a little bit over this character's pay grade. If it is a creature that does not heal itself, then we can probably cheese it somehow, right? Killing it slowly over time. Doable. But, okay, we are getting swarmed over here. I got a little bit distracted, and we are probably going to pay for that. Yeah. Slowly chip away at the werewolf. Finish off the lowest HP Skull Hunter, the other Skull Hunter, get the head splitter, and then we can try and clear out the Brute Tamer, though we are a little bit low on HP. Yeah, maybe she went back to her home. We wouldn't mind that. No, she's over here, so let's try and lure her. Oh, this is going to be bad. They are all over here. Let's get out of this place as soon as we can. Yep. Remove the winter wolves. The werewolves, I mean. Kill the Skull Hunter. I need to lure the Brute Tamer a little bit further outside, so that she doesn't retreat back into the cave. Okay, this is a good position. And okay, we're going to lure a mammoth, aren't we? Thankfully not, but we are pretty roughed up, so let's take it slow for a moment. Actually, do we need to? I don't think we do. We are almost level 26. That's going to be a full heal for us for free. Yeah, can I get the fur boots already? I just wanna leave. Well, this character, definitely not killing a demon, let me tell you that. Maybe if we tried very hard, we could do the Dragon Lord, right? By some miracle. A demon? Definitely not. Alright, let's be sure that we do not pull any more Brute Tamers. That was pretty sketchy over there. Just play it safe. Wow, just looking at this sword, it infuriates me a little bit. And why is this mammoth here? Okay, look. You are a nuisance. I'm going to remove it. Try not to hit me too hard, okay? Thank you. Thank you for cooperating. I'm going to make use of these 2 pieces of ham. And I'm not going to pull any wolves for the next 20 hours, probably. For this character? No, Dragon Lord is way more difficult than a Black Knight. A Black Knight, if we tackle him at like level what, 50 with full mana, we can probably land a couple of hits. Wait a minute, no, I forgot how tough that guy is. Yeah, he has a lot of armor, right? We probably won't be able to land any hits on him for a long time. I mean, it depends on what kind of weapons we have. But I am not any more confident about our dragon slaying skills either. So I'm going to say, ultimately, probably Black Knight. We can kill him at some point, right? Even if we only land like 10 HP damage per 10 combat tries, we are going to be doing damage constantly. And he cannot heal. At Dragon Lord we do not have such a advantage. And they also have a pretty high armor ratio. Once again, it's going to be very hard to do the Queen of Banshees quest. Like, sure, we might attempt it, but well, let's see, what do we need for the Queen of Banshees? We're going to need a vial of water, right? We will have to carry it on the ground with us. Water, I mean blood, right? We'll need to carry that by tossing it onto the ground all the time. And also there's this seal that requires you to have a black pearl and a white pearl. Sure, we can drop them, but we would need to drop them at the same sitting, both of them, right? And then carry them somehow all the way over to the Queen of Banshees area, to the proper seal. There's a lot of items involved. They're all technically possible, but highly, highly dangerous. And another mammoth, wow. Why did I go so far? But oh my god, we absolutely decimated this mammoth. That's a good thing then, that we went over there. He didn't drop any food, but at least he's gone for a while. Yeah, we can drop those pearls, but they are kind of rare, and we'll need to regenerate very slowly. I'm not sure about that. Quite frankly, I think we have a better chance of getting Queen of Banshees quest, Queen of Banshees quest items, by simply looting them from creatures, right? So the giant sword, it can be dropped from BB Bloodbath. We can somehow arrange killing her every once in a while. There's stairs really close, pretty much no risk. Just slowly regen and take care of the guys. Do orc warlords heal themselves? I never remember that. I mean, even if they do, they're probably easier to kill than whatever we'll have to do to complete Queen of Banshees. And Boots of Haste, they won't be that much of a value for this character. Besides, we can just get them from... I was going to say medicine pouches, but that's not the case. We cannot pick them up, so we cannot trade them in, but... well... maybe necromancers? Can't really remember what drops Boots of Haste in this game anymore. But dropping them, it's definitely going to be the right way. Alright, only one at a time. We do not want to be wasting any HP on those guys. Yeah, quests are kind of difficult for these guys, so we probably should rather focus on finding places where we can easily solo creatures that drop item upgrades. And there's some guy over here. Thankfully he left. Hopefully he didn't touch our food though. Or our second crystal sword. Let's see. Somehow I feel like he just went up and right-click everybody. Okay, our food is still here. Our crystal sword is also there. Quite frankly, I wouldn't mind the crystal sword being gone. Yeah, like I said, I don't think we are going to go for Boots of Haste. It's just a low value item for us. There's going to be better things. But yeah, if we wanted to go for efficiency, we would have gone clubs, right? Warhammer would be such a great item to have early on. Level 60 and you can just do whatever you want, basically. Well, that might be overselling the Warhammer a little bit. It's a good weapon, but it's not that great. It's got good damage. The defense is kind of low, and it's a two-hander. I think this guy is going to be mostly interested in one-handed weapons if he can get his hands on those. Now I'm not sure if there's any spot where we could hunt like werewolves easily. I mean, even if it were a 1v1, I'm not so confident this character can take a werewolf at any point. Well, that Warhammer spawn requires going into the Dragon Lair, where you can run into a Dragon Lord and a bunch of other cool stuff that can cook us really quickly. If I wanted to go for a Warhammer, I would rather just grind toads. They are way weaker than whatever guards the Warhammer daily spawn in Plains of Havoc. Alright, we're going to need a new torch. And there it is. Yeah, there's not much we can loot, so since we can loot torches, let's at least continue looting those, right? Well, if the Modras spawns there, then we are done for, but thankfully he's not such a common sight. I would love to get another match against the Demodras on Ironclad. That would have been fun. I mean, I think when I met Demodras for the first time was like, what, level 70? That was a little bit too low to really damage the beast, but if I had proper runes like energy fields and a bunch of avalanches to deal damage to the guy, I think I could have taken him. He wasn't dealing that much damage, and I just tried to use a mana potion. I need to remember I don't have those. Let's refocus. And very slowly and very carefully take those guys down. More scale armor. Can I have whatever? Like any drop, any of those three, save for the crystal sword. So any of those two. Oh, hey Vance, finally found your keys. Yeah, I mean, a free account knight doesn't deal that much damage, but still, definitely doable. Yeah, Demodras is such a cool boss. He has pretty cool flavor text as well. I remember hunting in that single dragon there in Ties. It was really cool when I saw his flavor text just pop up. At first I was like, wait, since when do the Dragon Lords say that? He was something like, I will set the world on fire or something like that. You know, stuff normal dragons don't really say. And then I realized that the rumors were true and he actually appears in that Ties spot. Except the problem was he appears with like 3 additional Dragon Lords, where usually there's only 1, so that was pretty dangerous. But back then I had no choice but to check what exactly is going on. And it also didn't take long for somebody else to snatch it away, so I'm glad I at least got to hit him once or twice. That's a lot of stuff. but nothing that we need. Yeah, we're doing good. I was quite worried about today. I was afraid we would have like literally nothing to do, that the barbarians might prove a little bit too dangerous for us, and that we will have to pull back and I don't know what, hunt rats or something. So thankfully that was not the case. So, for any future hunts, I'm going to try and check for insert rumbles. For the Awash World change, or whatever it's called. You know, the Deep Link scouts in Khazar-dûn mines. Those guys, they're like slightly more damagey Cyclops, so we can probably take one of them with full mana, as we are right now. Maybe even two if we get lucky, depending on how crazy they go with their secondary attacks. But those guys, they drop a lot of life rings, so all we have to do is like drop one life ring from them, and then we can just be on our way. Sorry about that, had to mute myself for a second. For whatever reason, people in my house can never understand that if my door is closed and I have a hacking microphone in front of me, I'm probably not able to talk right now, but well, maybe it's not such an obvious clue. Right, so the Deep Link scouts, right? They're going to be pretty much our way of tackling a little bit harder challenges. With a life ring, which is a pretty common drop from them, we can do a little bit more than usual. I mean, it's not such a fast regeneration as to allow us to hunt normally, like a regular person would. But still, places that deal a little bit more damage than we can regenerate, such as this place for example, will become very viable for us. So next time we try to go and obtain the rope and the shovel in Port Hope, we can go one of two possible ways, right? Way number one is for us to double down, get the life ring, and go with our current gear. Like, we will be able to probably block elephants, right? As you can see, mammoths are basically same as elephants, so we can take one of them. We are way faster now, we have better defenses, so we can probably outrun most of the creatures in that jungle. And there is that single safe spot, a little bit of a raft on the river, so we will be able to recuperate if we get into trouble, and then just clear up whatever remains. So with a life ring, that would be definitely doable for us. The other way we could go about it is leave all our stuff in some kind of safe spot in Port Hope, quickly drop some other stuff that we can wear, you know, just to slightly increase our armor and damage, just so that we do not risk losing any of our cool items while we risk our lives going to Port Hope. And obviously we could also put on life ring then and count on a little bit of extra healing to do the trick. But I feel like that would be no fun, just going way too careful. I'd rather double down on the chance that we can make it. I mean, we almost did, right? With just the two-handed sword, and when we were like level not even 20 back then, can't really remember the exact number, but we were way weaker than we are right now. And if not for the fact that we ran into the Hydra, we could have probably made it. So I'm going to bank on us being able to make it at some point. Right, more scale armors. I would really like those boots now. Actually, would I? If I get the boots now, there's pretty much nothing else we can do for today. I think once we get all the items from here, it's going to be just the tasks for us. Yeah, I'm trying to think of something else we could do, but it's pretty much that, tasks. And grinding the level. Well, I can never remember if it is 40 or 30. The maximum level we can reach before we get locked out of our crocodile tasks. Okay, a werewolf. So we must have pulled the brute tamer, there she is. Let's retreat a little bit. Go into this little hut and get her to enter. All the way through here. Okay, she's in a favorable position and not anymore. Okay, let's get out of this cave. Lure her outside like we did before. It's probably the only way for us to take her semi-safely. Let's poof all the werewolves. She instantly summons more, that was to be expected, but all I need her to do is just sort of leave the cave. And once we can get her stuck, or whatever, yeah, we cannot. Okay, you can run away this way, for sure, but just stop your werewolves from stopping me. Yep, and that single encounter just cost us all our mana. Oh, I did not take the Minotaur task yet. But we can always suicide and then take the task again, right? I'm pretty sure that is how it works, so I'm not too worried. Like I said, death, intentional death is going to be an important part of this playthrough, at least in the early stages. Okay, that's a lot of guys, and all of them are throwers, so we can't really afford to give them the runaround too much. Oh, this is going to hurt. We are already so low. Please don't hurt me too hard. Okay, that was nice. That's good enough. Why is there even more of you? Okay. And finally you, thank you. Alright. We're pretty low, less than half HP. Let's regenerate our magic a little bit. Let's try and dig up our ham. We are probably hungry enough and sure enough. Oh wow, I wasn't looking for like half a second and two of them are already approaching us, but somehow we've made it, so let's go ahead and lure a little bit more. Yeah, I need to slow down with the luring, actually. And once again, a level 2 guy. We're getting so much dust. And the saddest part is, we can never get a dust weapon on this character. We can't make the money, we cannot carry 2 weapons on us. It's hopeless, I'm afraid. Brass helmet. But yeah, you're right, Vance. If we get the fur boots at some point, hopefully soon, then I'm going to definitely get the Minotaur task and start working on Minotaurs. Slowly but surely. That's probably the best thing we can do. Though I am definitely not going to kill the horned fox before some kind of double loot event, so... Alright. Two of you guys, somehow we were able to block you. Still 100k per hour. Allegedly 13 minutes till we level up. Well, it's not looking so hot though. I could really use that life ring right about now. And once again, I boosted head splitter. I really don't need you guys to be boosted. It means nothing to me. Go ahead and spawn somewhere else. I'm sure there's people who definitely need more dust. Alright. Yeah, I'm worried I will just accidentally skip some of those rare drops just because these guys are kind of orange, you know? All these corpses, they have a lot of orange or red hues. Oh yeah, dwarven legs would be amazing, but actually, how hard is the dwarven legs quest? I think there was a part where you need to heal a lot, right? So I'm not sure if we can make it through there. Maybe if you use some kind of neat trick, I guess. I've done the Dwarven Legs quest literally just once, so I don't remember anything about it, but I will need to check it. It's definitely something I would like to have on this guy. Yeah, if we lose the Dwarven Legs after obtaining them, well, same goes for pretty much every quest item, right? There won't be that many of them, but no. Horned Fox drops a Dwarven Helmet. And Dwarven Legs are a quest. A pretty difficult quest, if I remember correctly. Okay, we are actually probably in a little bit of trouble right now. Our EXP is seriously slowed down. I don't even know what happened, but we are quite heavily injured. And we are not leveling as fast anymore. We do have food, so at least that's something, which is why I'm still pulling those guys, but we might need to stop for a moment and regenerate just a bit. Yeah. These guys, they keep hitting us for like 25, 12. It's not a lot, but it stacks up if you cannot just chug a potion to cancel out all that incoming damage. There's 23 again. Yep. Let's chill outside for a moment. I think they're still going to be coming, by the way. If we stay right here, I think we are still going to be pulling some of them every now and then, so it's going to slow down, but we need to slow down as well if we wish to survive. Alright, and here comes Guy. We can eat the ham as well. Perfect, okay. Let's try and pull some of those wolves. There's one. I think it was like around here. If I go any further south, I'm sure we'll run into a mammoth, and we really don't want that right now, so let's not do it. But that was the last of our food, by the way. Are we doing favorite sprite polls again? Sure, why not? since we have time. And of course, a guy tries to sneak up on me as I type. Typical. There we go. I mean, that's probably a pretty simple one. I don't think anybody is going to vote for the old ones, seriously. Like, some people might because of nostalgia, but objectively, new ones are way better. Even though they look like they have this weird golden fur. Oh yeah, it applies to steel as well, but steel boots are undeniably an upgrade in my opinion. They look really good. Whereas golden boots, they didn't turn out so well. Alright, we're slightly regenerated. Let's pull a little bit of those guys. Why not? Just a couple. Once we fall below 200 HP, we can go ahead and retreat. But until then, let's hope that we drop one of those beautiful golden life rings. Oh yeah, you're right. That's why they look so weird. Golden boots do look like socks. Yeah, so basically, in our couple of past streams, we have been doing polls to discuss which sprite we like better. You know how golden boots used to look differently in previous versions of Tibia? Basically, we're discussing whether the change was a good thing or not. Whether we like the old sprite better or the new one. Alright, let's try to get some more wolves since we are getting hungrier and hungrier by the minute. And nothing again. Yeah, wolves aren't the best food source. But we can't really be picky at this moment, at least they're not dangerous like mammoths are. Alright. So apparently old golden boots are winning, so that's surprising for me. Like seriously, take a look at old golden boots. Just pull it up, Google it. They're ugly, they don't look like much of anything. And golden boots, the old ones get even more votes. Alright, I see how it is. Look. Maybe you're right that the new sprite looks a little bit weird, but just, well, we are 200 HP too. Golden boots. There you go. Just look at this sparkly sheen, right? Beautiful. Perfect. Yeah, it's definitely just nostalgia winning. New golden boots are an upgrade in every way. They're still kind of Tibia-like, right? They are still one of those semi-modern sprites that still looked really good, really fitted the game. Yeah, these guys, they are going to mess us up. We don't pay attention. Viking helmet, yep. Oh, there's another Skull Hunter coming. And since we went all the way down here, there might be even yet another one. So let's slowly attempt to lure a winter wolf. Perfect, there's one. Yeah, I don't think we can cross this line, right? And beautiful to meet. We have 19 minutes of regeneration. Let's just chill for a second and get some Magicka back. Oh no, I cannot agree at all. The new Dragonlance is poetry. Old one is just a stick, like literally. And I mean, I get why it is called, it looks like just a stick, right? Because it used to be just called a lance, and it was a way weaker weapon than it is currently. But then they upgraded it and it still looked like a stick for a while. But choices all around. Oh yeah, Guardian boots are very pretty, really like that sprite. What can I say? Let's just take a quick look at those guys. Guardian boots, there we go. Yeah, I kind of don't like the fact that they're like, you know, sideways, like pointing to at a certain angle, rather than keeping to this, you know, leather boots sprite system, where they're kind of just pointing outwards, but still in the middle. But still, really good looking sprite. I mean, the fur boots are really pretty as well. I mean, you don't have to love the style, right? I get it if you don't, but they are probably some of the best looking boots in the game as well. Really stylish, they know what they are doing, right? Yeah. All the luck on this character must have been used up, because we are not getting anything. That crystal sword at the start was there just to mock us, and now we are pretty much stuck. I mean, I would love to be able to combine it with something else, right? We have like 31 dust already. If we could somehow pick up the sword and create a +1 sword, we'd be unstoppable, more or less, but there's not a single way for us to do that. There's multiple levels that we cannot overcome. Yeah, fur boots, original, well, you could call them that, but they are not only original, they also look really good. The sprite is well done. Yeah, let's try and get some more wolves, since we have already lost a little bit of regen. At least we're getting closer and closer to level 28. And once that happens, we can... Oh, whoa, I went a little bit too far. That was way too close. If we got a mammoth on us, that would have been bad. But thankfully, it was busy apparently, since it didn't appear instantly, despite that happening before. And oddly enough, the winter wolves outside, they do not respawn quite as fast as the barbarians here do. This spot is really underappreciated by players, I feel like. Okay, I can hear a wolf right over here. Right? I did hear you. There we go. And 3 more. And there's a level 5 wolf. You don't see that very often, do you? And it drops nothing as well. Wow. Level 5, that was like, what, 8 dust? Let's see. Is it in loot? Yep. 12 dust. Alright. Quite a lot for a winter wolf. But once again, the dust has no value to us, so... Wait, actually... Just wait a minute. Can we somehow... Like, what happens to these slivers once we... Did we just find a way to get spells? If we generate 3 of those slivers and we sell them on the market, which I guess we can do, we could allow for that, then it would mean access to spells, right? Because we would have money that we earned ourselves in the bank straight away. What do you mean no? Do those slivers appear in my inventory when I convert them, or? I thought they just work as a, yeah, kind of a number over here. Or does it just scan your inventory and tell you how many you have? I mean, since we will be hitting the 60 dust mark soon enough, maybe even today, if we get a little bit more lucky, I guess we can try doing it. There's no harm in that. And quite frankly, if that happens, I might just rethink my stance on travel money as well. Since there technically exists a way for us to get money, and those slivers are not that cheap, honestly. Unlimited travel becomes limited travel, but we also have access to spells if you want them. No more trouble with ropes, right? Because we could afford Exaniterra. We have to seriously think about this. I completely forgot to think about the Exaltation Forge system. But yeah, it's definitely something. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. I'm sure at some point it's going to require us to have an inventory. So let's just see how it goes. Right, I'm not going that far. There's like 20 of them over there. And I'm quite certain, yep, once we try to pull back, there's going to be all of those guys ready to slap us hard again. There we go. Another one. Once again. Yeah, would that be considered hacks though? It would just add another layer to the challenge. A little bit more progression. Would not affect that much. It's not like there's many spells that could turn the game around in any way. Please no mammoth. Please a little bit of winter wolves instead. No more? Okay. All I ask for is like 2 pieces of meat. And I get the winter wolf fur. Let's place it once again. Oh, and that guy must have taken the winter wolf fur. The one guy we saw before. Except he was incredibly fast, so it's kind of a waste. He probably didn't need it. I know, right? Look, we even got another crystal sword. We got like 2 life rings I didn't really ask for, though I appreciate them way more than a crystal sword, since we have one already. And we still are not getting the fur boots, that's... yeah. I think I'm going to go and see their manager. And I'm pretty sure their manager is the single barbarian bloodwalker that roams that place. But he's also surrounded by a bunch of brute tamer, so it might not be such a good idea, but if we drop a life ring, we might attempt to kill that guy. Alright. Yeah, I mean, at least we aren't stuck here, right? Once I decide I am bored of barbarians and I don't want to hunt for the fur boots anymore, all we have to do is leave. And that's going to be good enough. But there aren't really any upgrades we can get quite as easily as this one. So I want to keep at it while... Oh, next level, nice. Yeah, I mean, I've done that before. You have no idea how many barbarians I have killed on my melee paladin. It's probably thousands. Maybe even tens of thousands. And we pulled a little bit too many. Hopefully, oh, the brute tamer comes. Great. Instantly, when we regain our HP and our mana, we're going to get it wasted, aren't we? Well, for now, let's just walk around these guys. Okay, she's not shooting too many projectiles. Nobody is shooting projectiles, in fact. So that's a good thing for us. We might yet come out of this mostly unscathed. Now let's hope... Yeah, she runs straight. Okay, perfect. I was hoping for that. If we didn't one-shot her right there, we might have run into more trouble, but... luckily enough, we did. So our mistake has been absolved. Okay, since we have full mana, full HP, let's go ahead and try to lure a mammoth. We only have 11 minutes of food left. At this point, we need to secure our regeneration. Well, I can't really be 100% focused the entire time I stream, right? At some point I'm going to need to tell you guys stuff, look away for a moment, look something up on the Wikipedia. Well, I am not that confident when it comes to hunting dragons yet. Like, sure, with this equipment, normally you probably could have tried, but I'm also quite sure we would need to chuck potions like crazy. There aren't many dragons that we can really attempt. We could either go for Clower or that single dragon that spawns on the way to Orc Fortress. Though that other dragon, the one near Orc Fort, is probably less convenient since he has a lot of fires around him, so we can't really chase the dragon. Still, I don't want to touch a dragon until, well, probably level 40, I'd say. And we still can get plate legs pretty easily from Snapper, right? If we can finally get those tasks going. It would be cool. A brute tamer again! What the hell is going on? Alright, let's be careful though. These guys, there's a lot of them. Okay, tactical retreat into the hole. We're going to lose a little bit of HP over here. This time it wasn't even my fault. The brute tamer just appeared out of nowhere. Yeah, I'm not confident when it comes to dragons. I think we should just take it slow, focus on the tasks. You know, a dragon is going to be a long hunt. It's going to be like one kill maybe, if we can do it, and then a trip to the city, chugging of potions, then back, a very slow process, and the upgrades, well, kinda limited. Like maybe if we get the dragon shield, but we are currently using a two-handed weapon that doesn't have that many upgrades, quite frankly. I mean, our ideal dragon spot needs to be next to some set of stairs, right? Just so that we can retreat anytime we need to. And other than that, it has to be singular. The closer to a city it is, the better. But yes, we should focus on crocodiles. I hate to go like the easiest way possible, but that's probably the only sane way, really. And besides, it's still not that easy. We still have no way of obtaining that shovel and rope. Like, if our plan works out, the one with slivers, right? We're getting close. If we can sell those slivers on the market, then we can get magic rope, which is going to open a lot of potential areas for us. Brute Tamer again! I don't even have mana to deal with you. Let's just retreat, slow down, and only pull the guys from here. Seriously. We have been dodging that Brute Tamer all the time, and suddenly now she decides to make an appearance every single trip. Yeah, the one in Ancient Temple, right? He's called Clore. He's probably the best one. I'm not sure how fast he respawns, but he's probably faster than the Catherton one. Okay, and we're not going any further in. We do not need to. They respawn fairly quickly, and we can only risk running into a Brute Tamer again. Yeah, and we are already out of mana. I feel like we are getting only weaker. Anyway, how strong are werewolves in this game? I don't think I've ever hunted them on a weaker character. If I ever did, it was with a party, so I can't really tell. It would be pretty cool to hunt werewolves though. Epi would have been the perfect weapon for us. Better damage than the Crystal Sword and a one-hander, so that's a huge boost to everything pretty much. Alright, scale armor and the Winter Wolves. Oh, okay, werewolves I mean. The Brute Tamer has found us. I'm not fond of that, but we do have to deal with her. She's going to be a pain. Wait, we don't. I think she went back, so... Yep. Let's just take it slow, once again. Yeah, I'm pretty sure werewolves are not weaker than Cyclops. Okay, give me Winter Wolves. I know there's a bunch, I can hear them. And by hear, I mean I can see their red flavored text all around me. For whatever reason, they're just not willing to come over here. Well, whatever. Maybe next time. We still have a piece of meat. Wow, 1 HP short from killing it. Just one shot. Oh my god. It switched to daytime and it's so white. Almost hurts my eyes now. Yeah, because we can either hunt for the Epi on werewolves, or alternatively, we could go and the werewolf, okay. We could go for insectoid workers, right? But I have no idea where we can find insectoid workers. I know that there's insectoid scouts in Greenshore, but they do not drop the epi. I think they only drop the Reaper Lance. And I've never been to that insect place before, so I honestly couldn't tell you how hard it might be. But like I said, epi would be epic. Okay, werewolves, please, just calm down. I'm not hunting you and you're just being a pain. Right? Let me just deal with the head splitters. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of the brute tamer so that we can once again hunt here a little bit more easily. Yep, follow me outside, come on. I know you're very angry with me. Don't summon another wolf. Go outside. There we go. Don't run to the... There we go. Alright, she's dead. Let's be more careful with whatever we pull. Yeah, fire sword, but where can we get a fire sword? We could try to do the Orc Fortress quest, right? That's like a knight armor and a fire sword, but that quest is very dangerous for us. We don't have access to any field items, so we're going to just get swarmed and killed, most likely. The safest tactic would be just run and heal, right? But since we don't have potions, the amount of heal we can do as we run, highly limited. Yep, I mean, we have a little bit of healing, just not very much. We could try to go for a life ring strat again, but yeah. Before a life ring restores enough HP for you to heal again, it takes like 20 seconds, I think. I don't know the exact numbers. Never really needed a life ring that much to survive. But I can tell you for sure it's not going to be pleasant. Because, if I remember it right, and I think I do, Orc Fortress is one of those nice old school quests, right? Where you just have to go into the place and right click on the chest and you're done. I really respect quests that do that. No weird stuff, no anything, just go. Rest the chest. If you have made it there, then you're good enough. No switches. No pouring blood on stone slabs. Just good old treasure hunting. Wow. I drank an energy drink and I am still so sleepy right now, you wouldn't believe it. Wonder why. Yeah, and we shouldn't go that far. Last time we did, we pulled the Brute Tamer, so let's be careful not to make that mistake ever again. Who's there? Another head splitter. You, sir, are welcome. Yep. Skull Hunter from the left. Okay, that's a lot of boys. Let's slow down a little bit, shall we? Yep. You're all welcome to die by my hand, just Please come in an orderly line. Okay, there we go. Time to start hunting for real. We just got another life ring. Is it that lucky at this point? Well, it's probably still slightly lucky. Not gonna lie. But at least it's going to allow us to play a little bit more brazenly. Well, noble armor. I don't think we can do noble armor at all. The problem is we need to somehow get a key, right? And I'm pretty sure that the guy won't sell us the key if we cannot place it in our bag. He's going to be like every other NPC, right? Sorry, I can't sell you this stuff, you cannot hold it, haha. So that's not an option. As much as I would love to have a noble armor, it's going to be pretty difficult. And it's still weaker than knight. And like I said before, the tasks are definitely doable for us. Snapper, well, we can't really count on Snapper dropping the knight armor, right? It's like 3 kills, 1 in 27 drop, no guarantees. Hey Silence, I'm glad you enjoyed my stuff. Definitely worth coming back to Tibia if you know what you're looking for. Like, I wouldn't have come back for longer than like a week at a time if I didn't decide to try doing Iron Man stuff. Once you get into it though, it's pretty good, so really happy to have you here. Does he drop it on the floor below me? I mean, if that's the case, if he would drop the key, then I am definitely going to go for the noble armor quest, right? But it all hangs heavily on the question of, are we going to be able to sell the slivers? Once we find out then. And only then we can decide. Right, so we have like 17 more minutes of pleasant hunting. We're already doing way too well with our mana regen, so let's go ahead. Venture a little bit further north. Not sure if I wanna tussle with those brute tamers though, since we do have the rapid respawn on. We can just continue hugging the south wall, going left and right, and we shouldn't worry about respawn too much. Okay, level 4 head splitter. That's pretty good. Okay, 56. It's probably like one dust creature, whatever it is, whatever level it is as well, and we should be able to test that sliver theory. Alright. You know what else would be really cool? If you could get like a pair of fair boots from these guys. I definitely would not argue with that. The DTD quest? What's the DTD quest? I'm not sure I'm familiar with the word. Oh yeah, level 64 at Rugard is quite an achievement, quite frankly. Nowadays it's way easier, by the way. They added this special system, right, where... Oh, the Brute Tamer is here. Okay. Yeah, but they added this system that makes you level up way faster when you're below level 50. So it made especially the early game on Rugard trivial. Not to mention, a while ago there was this bug, right, that allowed you to get a brass set and a jagged sword to Rugard, as well as a steel shield, I think, and a soldier helmet. So it's not even a equipment limitation anymore. Oh! 2 cool items. First of all, we've got this, the Creamhorn helmet. I think they're also like 1 in 1k, so we didn't get super lucky with our drops, right? It could have been fur boots or another life ring, but at least we're rocking some style again. So the Creamhorn helmet, it's 6 armor, same as steel helmet, which is why I decided to swap. I think Creamhorn is a little bit heavier, but it also looks way cooler, so we are sticking with that. I'm keeping the potion, since we still have a life ring. I'm not going to drink it just yet. We can count on our life ring regen for now, but it's going to be useful later on, I'm sure. Yeah, I mean, if I can say one thing about Rook Stairs, it's a very, very chill way to play. Very relaxed, at least. I mean, sure, you can't really deal that much damage with a katana, you are always taking damage from minotaurs, since Rook set, it's not the greatest in the world. And you never get enough HP by leveling up to feel comfortable there at all. But if you take your time, if you do all the tricks with the boxes, etc., it's really not a very difficult place to play. All it takes is the grit to finish the challenge, right? Yeah, now I wish I had that health potion with me. We're kind of in a pickle here. We can't we can't retreat at all, since if we do, they're going to be able to surround us, but if we kill one more, I think we're going to level up. There we go. And perfect. Yeah, level 29. I sure wish I knew for sure how far we can level up before we get locked out of tasks. Yeah, but ever since we got that life ring, we're probably going to, like, yeah, 120k per hour. Very impressive. Let's put this potion somewhere. I know it will come in handy. And since we only have 10 minutes of regen left, let's go ahead and kill a mob or something. We're going to need that later. Excuse me for being silent, I'm just taking a look at the comments. Yeah, I mean, my friend got to level 100. All she did was log in every day and do her dailies, right? And eventually she just got there. And she keeps going, by the way. I think she slowed down recently because she doesn't have as much time as she used to, but still. Yeah, I'm quite sure that Lever is a bot. Okay, we have 59 dust, so we still need to kill one more creature before we can check the Fury, and still we have that life ring, we have a lot of stuff we have to do before we can go, so let's leave the Dust Forge for the end of the game. And actually there's another problem. I don't think we can access the Exaltation Forge, because what we need to do is we need to use an Adventure Stone right? In a temple. And can we get the adventure stone from an NPC if we don't have a bag? What if he tells us we cannot carry the stone and refuses to give us one? Oh, DTD is the Noble Armor quest. Okay, I didn't know that. Yeah, I mean, I really find it funny how the top level in Tibia kind of evolved so quickly. We used to, like, you know, hold our breath waiting for that one guy who played like way too long and way too much for it to be healthy for him, right? With people suspecting he has like alternative players who just teamed up in order to get that level 1000 first. And it still took him like a long time. And the next thing I know, there's already people bragging about level 2k and up. I feel like the level 1000 is a barrier that Tibia was never supposed to pass. At this point, it's just weird. Alright, there is a Devil of Helmet quest, isn't there? I'm going to need to check it out. No, I think the 1k guy was named Karsek. Yeah, Lord Polistinha got deleted, but there was the first guy who reached level 1k, right? I can't remember his nick. I think it was Karsek, something like that, but no guarantees. It was a while ago. I mean, if it's just a dragon, then I can definitely face it, right? Cannot say if I can kill it, but if it's just facing it, then sure. I am willing to risk it for a measly reward of 1 armor better. Let's be honest, the only things that really matter on this character is going to be weapon upgrades. It was the same thing with Luther. Sure, armor upgrades are nice, but I cannot ever hope to get anything significant, so what I need to worry about the most is my damage output. Oh, yeah, I probably do. Yeah, I never really do the quest, so I cannot say for sure. But we might indeed need another person, right? It was the same thing as with the Lighthouse quest. Yeah. The times have changed. Oh, a thick fur. Let's place it right here. And here's a piece of meat. We're fully fed, let's get out of here. Alright, 6 minutes left on our life ring. Let's make it count while we still can. I would like to get the fur boots soon though. We either keep the streak of life rings up, or we get the fur boots, and we can get the hell out of here. Whichever works. Dubstep? No, thank you. I'm not a huge fan of dubstep. And since I didn't really bother to check for other copyright-free music, I'm going to stick to this one for like next 10,000 years. Yeah, you need to keep in mind, like my watchers, they are an average of 30 years old, I think. We wouldn't want them to develop like heart problems with too lively music or something like that. Hey Sarion. Or should I say, hey Sarion. Welcome to the stream. Alright, that's a lot of barbarians. Maybe one of them can drop us a pair of fur boots, right? I don't think I'm crazy to suspect that. Can I just say, Creamhorn helmet plus plate armor. Way better than steel helmet plus plate armor. Yeah, don't worry about it, Vance, I really care about you guys. If you died, I would lose like 20% of my audience probably. So I have to make sure the music is nice and calm for you. Yeah, I mean, I need to play into whatever my audience might be into, right? If I just suddenly start blasting flashy titles and modern music and start placing ads of like some kind of Brazilian casino on my videos, I'm pretty sure that the channel will just collapse on itself instantly. Oh yeah, I sound very old. I often act old as well. With all the back pain and stuff, you would think I'm like 50. Man, I really wish we could get another life ring soon. It's such a pleasant hunt with constant healing available. That's right, Vance, you're probably like the oldest one here. We should all call you Daddy. Yeah, there was something I wanted to say, but... Nah, I'm not that bad. I mean, I don't know of a single 15-year-old who would sound like me, right? You need to be like a minimum of 17 to have your voice develop beyond being a kid. Though I guess there's always special cases. Alright, 2 minutes left. Come on, guys. Drop me something. Fur boots, life ring, I'll take whatever, just make it drop, please. Yeah, maybe I should be a little bit more careful with my life rings. Like, I've been healing myself, despite not needing healing, right? Because I kept running on mana. I mean, running too high on mana. Maybe if I, instead of wasting all that mana, took the life ring off for a while, I could have saved it for longer. But at the same time, it's a little bit too much effort. Wow, imagine having your dad in your Tibia guild. That's like instant cringe. First of all, you can no longer be the funny guy, if you ever were one. Yeah. I mean, it depends on what sort of relationship you have with your dad, but... I'm sure for a lot of players it would have been a huge turn down. We're currently working on fur boots, as you probably know. And after that we're going to try to kill Snapper to get plate legs and maybe even, if we get very lucky, the highly coveted knight armor. And after that we can kill the tarantula boss, right? Hyde. it's going to be a little bit tougher to do that, since tarantulas are pretty dangerous, but still, we have grown considerably stronger than we used to be. So we shouldn't worry too much about those guys. I'm quite confident we will be able to kill Hyde when the time comes. Okay, Brute Tamer, let me kill you really quickly so that we don't pull everything. Thank you, stuff. That's really nice. Oh no. The chat is way too active now. I cannot keep paying attention and also following it. Well, I wouldn't count on your daughter joining our Discord, really. I think we are a quite proud community of 0 girls in total. If we ever had a girl, she never revealed herself, so I don't think we run a huge risk of your daughter joining us, Vance. Don't you worry about that. Yeah, I don't think I'm ever going to get 50k viewers. Isn't that like more than daily Tibia player count, right? Since I'm only doing Tibia videos, and I don't think I'm going to ever diversify into anything else. Since I tried, I considered it and never really got to it. I'm going to be lucky if we ever go beyond 1000, honestly. We're doing niche stuff in a niche game. Oh yeah, Ironet was having a lot of fun with his nickname. I remember he was quite mad at me because I instantly saw through him, but only because I jokingly always assume everybody is a male. Well, jokingly. It's probably quite justified, right? Whenever we get anybody in a video game, it's probably either a guy or a girl, but with dots in between, right? Girl, standing for guy in real life. And such was also the case with Ironet, so what can I say? The rule checks out. Alright, I'm probably pulling too much, we are already out of mana. We are kind of close to the next level though, so it might be okay. Like I said, I really like this place because there's a ton of spots like this one, where you can just block enemies off, right? Take 2 at a time. It's a shame that these head splitters can continue to shoot at us from the distance, but their thrown damage isn't that high and isn't that often either. Yeah, what was that, man? You had me right there and you decided to walk away. I mean, a good guess is also a huge part of seeing through people, right? Even if you have, like, good data on them, and you think you're right, at the end you have to make a guess. Did I ever say that short names suck? I honestly don't remember that, must have been ages ago. Currently I am a huge fan of your name, by the way. Alright, babies. Please give me the fur boots. This has been going on for long enough. Well, I was probably just poking fun at you then. I don't think I really feel very strongly about how long a name should be. Yeah, maybe. Besides, your name isn't really that short, like... There's short names and there's short names, right? When you have to read NV, even though it's only 2 letters, you have no other choice but to read, you know, them phonetically. And it takes you a long time, right? NV, that's a lot of words, a lot of sound you have to make just to articulate those 2 letters. Now think about a 3-letter name, for example, Gru, right? Super short. 1 more letter, way less sound. So what really is a short name? What should we consider one? Does it depend on how long you need to speak to say it, or how long you have to write to type it? Oh yeah, I did say it was cool because of whole LV thing, except then you said that it's not intentional and it's just your initials. So then I had to take it all back. Oh yeah, just a bunch of letters, that's what I don't like. Weird names like SCP, XQP, whatever. Not really familiar with those guys exactly. But you always hear like, oh, did you see the latest GDP? Have you seen, do you watch XQC streams, I think? Yeah. Guys who just don't have a normal name. Not something you can just say, but weird bunch of letters. I do dislike that. And while I can tolerate envy because it's a word, right? Envy, really cool. Just a bunch of letters for your name. Yeah, I'll pass. There's the guy, what was his name? EDP, right? Who turned out to be a pedo. Not a very good what's the word? Precedent to make, right? Alright, we're level 30 already, we're smashing levels like crazy, and we are still not seeing any fur boots, which is a darn shame. I was hoping we'd be done by now. Tell you what, I'm going to get out of the cave for a moment and just make sure that we can still take the task at this level. So let's make our way outside. I think this should be far enough. Also we can, yeah, eat some meat. We only have like 7 minutes to go until we start starving. But until then, let's see tasks. Not Taskmaster. Grizzly Adams, maybe? Yeah, killing in the name of quest. That's how the tasks are specified. Oh, alright, so crocodiles and tarantulas, they are actually a 6 to 49 level tasks. This is even better than I thought. So we can level however much we want, actually. I doubt we'll ever need to go for intentional death. Yeah, even if we run into the mammoth, we'll let him come. We need the food. Just don't do too much damage to us. Die really quickly like the other guy did. Please. Let me hit you for like 100 now. Or at least, yeah, don't hit me ever. That works as well. 2 ham. That's exactly what we needed. 2 meat as well, I'm going to take it. We're pretty much fed completely, and these hams, they are going to keep us going for a while longer. Yeah. The name discussion, I guess. Oh, I just remembered what I wanted to talk about a while ago. I guess it's not really a good segue right now, since we're not talking about anything related to that. But I remembered this story when we were discussing Vance's daughter joining our clan, right? So, clan, why do I call it clan? Yeah, joining our community, whatever. So, when I was a kid, I used to really like playing Tibia, right? It was like the game for me. And my greatest wish was to have a friend to play the game with, because none of my colleagues at school really wanted to play the game. At home, I only had one computer, so I couldn't really play with my brothers. Besides, not like they really wanted to. I remember we did get to play all 3 of us at one point, and it was a lot of fun, but yeah. It broke apart really quickly, since we never could make the time to play all together. But when I was a kid, I used to go to like summer camps. I used to train martial arts, and there was this summer camp for other martial art kids, and I used to go there every summer, right? And it was a pretty hardcore camp. Like, they took away our phones, we had to get up pretty early in the morning every day, there was a bunch of trainings, stuff like that. Pretty active, really. And the only ways of having fun in there was either playing like football or whatever, you know, different kinds of sports that we had available. Or another pretty popular thing that happened there was D&D and stuff. But since I was way too young to play D&D with the old kids, all I could do was really just play around with the kiddie groups. And so, it was a time where pretty much everybody heard about Tibia at least once. And there was a bunch of guys my age, right, who I always tried to rope into playing Tibia with me. However, I didn't have a phone back then. Not one of my own in any case. I wasn't really well versed with like technology, so no communicators, no nothing of the sort. Oh yeah, we're in trouble, by the way. So I really wanted to get one of my friends to play Tibia with me, right? But I had no idea how to set it up. So I was like, okay, when the camp ends, when you come home, right? Make a character, and I'll be waiting for you at the temple on this server. And I tried this like 3 times every year with different people. Nobody ever came. I would just stand around the temple for hours. You know, maybe they live a long way away, just hoping they would come and play with me, but it never happened. We're dead. We need to go ahead and drink this potion. There we go. We're not dead anymore. We're just highly endangered. We will need to drink another potion, won't we? I got into the story way too much. And therefore, Almost killed us. Where's... Oh no, oh no, no, no. That was a big mistake. So we drank the potion, right? But the vial is on the top. So we need to kill the head splitter before... Okay, the head splitter is down. Now the skull hunter cannot shoot, so all we need to do is throw this off, drink this, and we're... Well, we're not safe. We're still very much endangered, but not as much anymore. Pair boots, life ring, please, health potion. Take it. Very well. I mean, are you guys? If you haven't realized, we don't really play together that much. Right? We usually just go solo. And quite frankly, over time, I never really developed team playing skills in Tibia. I way prefer to play alone in the end. Yep. Yeah, and I need to slow down with the hunt. Once again. I got way too into it. Yeah, and it's already 10 PM as well, quite frankly. Yeah, sorry about that, I probably ruined the moment you were having, but... Oh no, I'm not fighting you right now, Mammoth. Go back to the fiery chasm from whence you came. Be right back. I need to answer a call. I'll mute myself, but don't worry, I'm paying attention to the game, I'm not going to die. Be right back. Alright, I'm back, and I think I have lost your support now. Why are you cheering for the mammoth? You know he's an enemy, right? Well, as you can see, I did not die. Besides, there is no such thing as last wars in Tibia. You always respawn. I mean, I would hate to have to come back here for my items, should I die. Especially if we lose the weapon. That would suck immensely. Right. So, it's almost 10 PM, I mean, it's past 10 PM in fact. We're a little bit low on HP though, as well as mana. Tell you what, I'll pull them one last time. Let's say 5 barbarians, and we're going back. So it's 1, 2... If we get the life ring, we keep going. If we get fur boots, we go home. 3... That's number 4. And number 5. Okay. I'm afraid we didn't get anything today. I mean, we did get 1 life ring, but it doesn't really count. Now we just need to survive the way there, the way back home. But I don't think that's going to be a huge problem. We're already experienced in the ways of coming home. Let's just kill those barbarians as well, since they are here, and there's a mammoth, so let's just use this head splitter to keep distance. There we go. Yeah, sorry for the short stream, guys, but I'm kind of sleepy today. Just cue me turning off the stream. Oh my god, that's a lot of guys. We need to be very careful with how we proceed from here. Alright. Alright, alright. Further north, and just like that we should be good. We might take a hit or two. We didn't get any, that's good. And Click, there we go. I'm going to click over here as well, just to make sure we don't get stuck on any mammoths. Yeah, I don't use depot for anything. Wait, did we get 60 Exalt Forge dust? No, we didn't, alright. Well, maybe we get lucky and we run into one more creature. I'd love to get to know whether we can do the stuff or not. I'll tell you what, I'm going to, yeah, look out for any dust creatures, and if we don't find any on our way home, I am also going to go hunt like winter wolves or something north of Svargrund, just so that we can once and for all confirm that theory. Alright, let's see. There's the stairs. Now let's hope we don't run into any more mammoths. We run into a mammoth instantly as well, but with full defense. They aren't that much of a threat to us anymore. So I'll just try to auto-walk, see where it gets us. Yeah, he's already failing miserably, so back to manual. Winter wolf, yeah, have a look out, guys. Any dust creatures around? I don't think so, I'm afraid. Some other guy. Oh, he's hunting mammoths as well, nice. Or maybe not. No! And just like that our challenge is failed. Let's pretend that we are not a real person. Let's not say thanks or anything. He has no way of knowing. Let's keep him thinking that we didn't realize he healed us. I think that's a good thing to do. Yeah, since he did heal us, let's just use this mana straight away. We don't want that mana on us. Oh my god, I just read the chat. And honestly, Vance, you should be ashamed. I did not realize you were capable of such terrible dad jokes. Yeah, but I don't think a fist fighting only character would be interesting at all. Do you have any idea how little damage does fist fighting do? Like, somehow I feel like we don't do enough damage even with weapons, right? No matter how many potions we have. I don't think a fist fighting character can even get through Black Knight's armor, for example, if he doesn't spend like 10,000 years on trolls trying to level up to like level 500. Fist fighting is just not viable. I could do like a Rookguard fist fighting character. That might work, but nothing more than that. Nice piece of hair. Right, so we're just going to roam around this place. Hopefully we get the dust really quickly. I mean, I'm not saying it's not possible, but what level was the guy, right? I'm going to assume it was like at least 300. It's just regular Tibia, but everything takes way longer, right? At some point you're definitely going to get to that threshold, right? Where you start doing normal damage with like a very high level as well as a very high skill. But there's just no point, it just makes your progress way slower, right? And you also deny yourself the joy of obtaining better weapons. You basically disable a slot that is the most fun slot to play around with in Tibia. Zero purpose for that. I mean, sure, there's people who definitely train fist fighting, right? But I'm pretty sure that person also has a pretty high regular melee skill. You know, there's that moment where increasing your melee skill doesn't really do that much and takes like 10,000 years. Yeah, I mean, what can you put in your backpack slot, right? Different colored backpacks? A brocade backpack? That's just nothing, really. The only things that matter are the actual weapons and armor. Alright. Still killing mammoths. I don't think I'm going to look for that Exalt Forge guy, after all. Instead, we can just go ahead and try to confirm one thing. Whether we can even get into the Adventurers Island or whatever, right? Let's check for that and call it a day. Yeah, I remember when I died here with Barbarian. The mammoths can get pretty quick on ice, if you're not paying attention. Speaking of overpriced Gucci things, what the hell was that hat that you sent in the chat, NV? Do you think somebody would like unironically wear that anywhere? I feel like it's the kind of hat that you wear once as a joke and never put on again, so it costing like 2.5k is a little bit much. Alright, let's see what happens if we ask for Adventurer's Stone. I'm like 90% sure he's going to tell us we cannot have it, right? And that's going to be it for collecting dust on this character. But if it happens to work somehow, then, well, I'm definitely going to be happy about that. But there's still more hurdles to go through. Yes? Okay, boys. We can get the Adventurer's Stone. We can get to the Adventurers Guild. Now, remember when I said there's a way of traveling? You can ask this guy to attune these portals to take you elsewhere, you know, to some other place than the one you have been at. But it only works a couple of times, and once you reach a certain level, then you're not allowed to do so anyway. But still, I was pretty sure we were going to bounce off at this very point, right? But since we can obtain Adventurer's Stones, well, that's something already. So actually, since we are here, let's use the training statue over here. Ice Shield, wow. Anyway, really cool. We can visit the guild. That's going to help us a lot. I could do Ecclesius tasks, right? But what he does is he hands you the money as an item. It doesn't go straight to our bank account, so we can't really use them. What I'm hoping for is these slivers, right? I have never really had any slivers on my character before. Actually, I had, and they don't land in your inventory as an item, I think, right? But rather they get added over here, right? As a sort of additional resource, just like dust is. So yeah, I'm not sure how it works exactly, but we might be able to create dust, right? Create slivers. Well, I didn't really test the system that well, right? It's all in development, let's say. So please, if you know how it works and you know it won't work, then don't spoil it for me. I want to get disappointed myself on my own terms later on. Anyway, thank you guys for watching today. It's going to be the end of the stream for now. Yeah, I'm about to fall asleep really. No idea why I'm so tired. I did nothing all day and I had a long sleep yesterday. But whatever. Once again, thank you for watching. I hope you guys join me next time. It's probably going to be on Monday since I'm rather busy on Sunday. But no guarantees, might be Sunday as well. Yeah, I'll try to at least keep the streams like semi-daily, every other day. So please stay tuned. And ever so slowly we're still progressing. It's a good thing that we learned about the level 50, by the way. We can still get the tasks at level 49. Yeah. Hopefully it doesn't come to that, right? Hopefully we can finish the tasks before we hit level 50, but doing the rope and shovel thing on level 49. Definitely way more doable than level 30, let me tell you. Anyway, enough stalling. Thanks once again, guys. Take